Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video. um, this one is actually kind of urgent, um, not for me or any of my uh, longtime sober folk. It's I've gotten a couple of comments from a few different people that are in the beginnings of opiate withdrawal, so they're dealing with the watery eyes. Sleep is non-existent. Um, What else? Sorry, I'm using these crappy ass headphones. At least I think they're crappy. At least for talking. I don't know. Yeah, so they're in that stage of like everything sucks. you know, uh, and you know, how would you say? There's a lot of things that goes on in the beginning. Like the beginning is the hardest as far as like you're dealing with um, the the toughest part of the physical, and you're also dealing with some of the tougher parts of the mental. Uh, what I mean by that is like the physical is that like a for you, if this is all you dealt with, like for you, this is like if you're on days two through 2 and 3 are the worst, but like yeah, let's say 2 through 5, because it's not like it goes away, especially if you've been doing a lot of it. Like if you've been doing a lot of kratom, then uh, yeah, it's not like it's gonna just go away. Let me see if I can get inside. It's actually fucking chilly. Here we are in May, my birth month, and this is why I gotta get my ass back to fucking Las Vegas, man. This is some bullshit. Anyway, where was it? Where were we? Um, yeah, so in the beginnings of kratom withdrawal, it definitely sucks. Um, you're gonna find yourself in the doldrums of depression. Uh, what else? If I can remember. Yeah, you definitely, I mean, you know, you could get lucky. Like, and I think that's why the second part of like me quitting, I think one of the issues was because I was broke. So it's like I couldn't get, 5 at a time, 4 at a time and shit. Um, so it's kind of like a involuntary taper, you know. Um, I don't know if that helped or not, but there were times where it's like I would definitely just clock out. Not for long though. It'd be like 2 hours at a time, but I would have dreams. So um, there's that. I don't recommend tapering. I recommend cold turkey all the way. Um, and again, days 2 and 3 are like the worst because you're just kind of you're like ready to be like, yo, fuck this. Let me just, get some relief and da da da. Um, but before too long, you get relief, and it's long term relief. Like, kratom really sucks. Like, it's a trashy ass substance, and it's an expensive fucking habit to have. I'll be honest with you. Uh, not. I was gonna say, is it as like expensive as like a coke addict or oxy addict? I don't even know. I think there's other things now. Actually, I don't even know what's on the streets now outside of fucking fentanyl. That's in everything. Uh, but yeah, I'm removed from that realm, so I couldn't even tell you. Maybe y'all could tell me. Shit, I don't know. Um, but yeah, it's definitely expensive. Like, especially if you get into the shots. Like, if you're into the powder, I think that's probably the most economical way to do it. Not that you should, but if you're gonna, I think you should stick to powder. Um, but yeah, days 2, because day 1, almost every day 1, I was always, I always slept a little bit. I felt all the symptoms, but they were always kind of like moderate. it was like a moderate day. Day one is like moderate. Day two, definitely it stepped up, but it was also moderate during the day. Day two for me got bad during the night. Like at nighttime, that was actually day one. Night two was day one for me. Like, yeah, night two was trash, and it remained trash for a long time for me. But I had been doing it for a long time. A lot of y'all are like relapsing and then stopping. So I would say that you're not gonna feel as bad as you did initially, but you're still gonna feel it. Like, that just comes with the territory. Um, yeah. So yeah, you're gonna have like, I mean, for me, watery eyes was, I don't, like, I know it sucks. Like, I fucked with watery eyes fucked with me for so long. It was ridiculous. And no matter what time I took it, like, it didn't matter. Like, the feel freeze, the Converse, watery eyes just is like the bane of my existence. Uh, but yeah, so let's get to y'all that are like, again, day 2 to 3, or excuse me, 2 to 5. Because again, honestly, once you get to like the fifth day of like not fucking with this substance, you're kind of good. Truthfully, day four has generally been a good day for me. At least there's been like some relief. But yeah, like once you get to that point, you're okay. Again, the toughest part is the lethargy and boredom of days 2 through 5. Like you get through that and you're pretty much golden, man. Again, as long as you maintain that, like just keep staying off, keep staying off, keep staying off. And that's really all I got to say, Do I still get cravings? Sure, especially when the depression hits. That's usually the toughest part. But I guess I'm a masochist or a sadist, but masochist, because it's like when I was feeling the strongest cravings, I would actually go to a spot that had the shit. Like I'd have to buy like a ginger beer or a vape, matter of fact, you know. But I would see them. I just wouldn't do them. And there was temptation for sure. But at the same time, it's like, yo, do you really want to go through that shit again? Like, not really, And again, my birthday's in like exactly 2 weeks, 14th. So it's like, I mean, you can do it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like this shit is tough. And what makes it tougher is that it's accessible, And that's what I think you guys are dealing with. That's what I've had to deal with. It's like, that relief is just around the corner. And that's actually not a comfort. That's a problem, But once you make up your mind, no matter what you got to go through, you're gonna go through it. And excuse me, and that's it. And you're stronger for it too. Like once you're out of it, there ain't shit that can fucking hold you back, man. Like it is something you have to experience. But yeah, I wish y'all the best. Like I said, I know you're going through it. Tonight's not going to be no easier for you. But you can do it. And the nights after that are going to definitely be better. And you're going to be proud that you, stood on business. So that's all I got. Best of luck to all y'all. And as I say, peace.